Yo, what is going on guys, my name's the Machine, and today guys, I've got you a traditional style gameplay commentary video back on the channel. We don't do an awful lot of these, so I'm glad we're doing this one today. And in the gameplay in the background, you are watching the full gameplay of the bit of the gameplay I showed in the segment 2 number spot of the top 10 best guns in Black Ops 3, obviously section 2, which was the KN-44 for the number 2 weapon. And this is the clip we started out with right here to show that. What the hell happened there? That would have been such a good quad feed if that guy didn't, I don't know, he interrupted it by connecting or leaving the game, but the text was too small for me to tell when I'm looking at this gameplay and commentating over it at the same time. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about if there's going to be ever a non-specialist playlist, and this gameplay ties in very nicely with today, not just because of that crazy weird clip thing at the start. I don't even know how that happened. If you guys can actually, like, you know, analyse that and then put your analysis in the comments on how that happened, feel free to do so, because I'm still in shock when I'm watching this and I'm trying to get my thoughts gathered on what I want to talk about today. I keep remembering that. I'm like, God, how did that even happen? It was like Desperados with my last bullets in the clip. But anyways, I want to get into what we're talking about right now, because I'll just go off track and I'll just start like talking really fast like you guys say I do about something completely irrelevant. So if there's ever going to be a non-specialist playlist, I think this would be a very good idea, simply because of the fact in the gameplay in the background today I got kind of cheated out of my nuclear. As you can see already, we're only 30 kills in and I just got the ruthless, but someone actually killed me with kinetic armor in core. Now I couldn't have really done much about this because I didn't have enough shots to kind of drag it up to his head, and I wasn't accurate enough to kill him by shooting him in the head, but I didn't expect him to be that good and land all the shots on me to start with. You'll see it when it happens, and I'll mention it when it happens. But also about the gameplay in the background, it could have been completely different, right? Because obviously you have to use a specialist ability. Mine doesn't kill anyone, but it aids me in so many ways. I mean, I'm getting my UAVs, my counter UAVs, so I can see people and block their radar so they can't see me, even though I've already got Ghost on, so it's like twice as hard for them there. It's the double Dutch of Call of Duty. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but figure out for yourself or Google it what the double Dutch is. But anyways, I'm going off track again. What I'm trying to say, guys, is everybody needs to use a specialist, right? So if they took all of them out, I mean, would it be less overpowered? Because let's think about it. A lot of the specialist abilities in this game are either just recreations or direct just repasted versions of kill streaks in other Call of Duties. And for example, in this, the War Machine, it's just copy and pasted. I mean, that was overpowered as a score streak in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but also we have like the Scythe and stuff, which is basically just a revamped version of the Death Machine, which was already overpowered in itself in many other Call of Duty games, whether it was just like mounted on the map like in Call of Duty 4 or any of the Call of Duty, or you could actually obtain it as a kill streak and walk around with it, or you could have it in a Juggernaut suit like in Modern Warfare 3, or like the kinetic armor in this case where I just died to a freaking B vest. So what do you guys think upon that? Because let's face it, if you put things into perspective, and White Boy said this first in his Call of Duty Now versus Then, he said that you actually get rewarded a specialist ability no matter what if you play through the entire match of a 10-minute span twice in the same game. Now I put matters into my own hands here again, and the preparation for this video, it's unreal, because you can just imagine me sat there on my bed watching the time go down in a game. But with Overclock, you actually get a specialist ability 3 times without doing anything, so it's just like handed out to you, a War Machine kill streak and a Scythe kill streak handed out to you for doing nothing, for a participation token reward in the game just for participating, and you get the most overpowered thing to use and kill with in the game. I don't really think it's right, but I mean, they're always catering to noobs every more step of the way each year when a Call of Duty new comes out, like skill-based matchmaking in Advanced Warfare. They tried having it on, and they tried slipping it in the game and making us kind of just go, you know what, deal with it. I mean, we've got a marketing scheme to appeal to new customers because the game's changing up in the franchises so much with a new movement system and the new kind of supply drop system and everything that they're never really going to get rid of now because they get so much money off it. So they tried slipping skill-based matchmaking back into the franchise like they did in Advanced Warfare and had in for the whole yearly life cycle, but we didn't even put up with it for a day. I mean, as OG players, as new players, as mediocre players who only play it to get on and kind of have a bit of fun with our friends, we all disagreed with it. But as OG players, we're just still sat there like, oh my god, that would have changed our perspective on the franchise so much if they didn't take it out within the day that they actually added it in. So what I'm saying to you guys is, would you guys like a non-specialist playlist? Because as an OG COD player, I would definitely like one. I mean, I would have even liked a non-kill streak playlist just to test the waters of it. So imagine testing the waters of a non-specialist playlist so you don't get killed by war machines and stuff, kind of like, you know, gassing you out of buildings and stuff, where you literally can't escape and you can't win a gunfight from a Scythe or anything like that. So I don't understand why they don't add something like this just to test it out if they're going to add something like skill-based matchmaking, where we already know the fact that everybody's going to disagree with it, and the developers do too, but they're trying to cater to the noobs again like they did with the death streaks in Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. Dead Man's Hand is a big example, but I think they've tried, you know, slipping the specialist abilities in there as kind of a, you know, a player participation token like I said before. So if you're bad, then you're going to get rewarded with something that you're going to get at least a freaking kill with. I mean, the first specialist ability that you can actually use is a panic one, and it's a gravity spike, so I don't know why a melee isn't a one-hit to kill in this game. I don't know why, because that's basically like, oh my god, I'm going to panic as a noob and I'm going to slam down my gravity spikes as ruin, and that's basically the end of my streak if I want to get a nuclear, or something like, say for a fact, if they've got a different mentality to go for something like a gun streak and they kill me with kinetic armor in core when I'm shooting someone else and I have to get them as well, that's not really fair in my opinion. So I want to know if you guys, would you like a non-specialist ability game mode, or a non-specialist ability playlist, or a non-specialist weapon playlist, so you're not getting killed out of your streaks by these overpowered weapons that you can actually obtain at least 3 times a game if you have overclock on, or just 2 times a game if you're just playing normally for the whole 10 minutes of the game. But would you guys like that? I mean, I would like that. I don't know why a lot of people wouldn't like that, because it's really fair in my opinion for a lot of people who are wanting to go on streaks against decent players and actually get good gameplays and not get bullshitted out of them by luck or by an overpowered weapon by a noob. So that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think on the subject. I love all your faces. Slap a like on the video down below if you enjoyed, and a favourite if you loved it, and I'll see you guys in the video tomorrow or the next day. As usual, peace out.